Chris from Eidsvoll in Norway, and I've got a beer, and it tastes extremely sweet today after Wolves beat Liverpool 3-0. And there was no VAR to save Liverpool this time. Nothing they could do about it. No other powers that helped them out as normal. They were hammered, dismantled in the first half. Now, I should explain as well for regular viewers of this community that, yes, normally after a Wolves win, I have my, what has now become a famous tan card. And I must explain, we're moving house soon here, and in her infinite wisdom, my girlfriend actually decided to pack my tan card. It was full of dust, and she didn't think I had much use for it anymore because I hadn't used it in a while. Well, you'd have to say she has a point about that. But I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to get more use of it in the very near future. What can you say about that performance, quite honestly? The first half is what we've always wanted to see. Now, we have not seen that kind of performance for several years. Intensity, aggression, in everything we did. Everyone contributed. We could have won more than 3-0. And another thing I really like today. Now, look, you know, you dominate a team like Liverpool for 45 minutes, as we did, and you know they're going to come out in the second half. They're not going to be as bad, of course they're not. We know that. They're going to have a spell. Every team has a spell in the game. So for 15, 20 minutes, the game's going away from us a little bit. But now we have a manager who gets the control back. He did that, and look at the result. Look, you know, it's just the turnaround is immense. I've never seen anything like it. Love a lot of the new players, loved everyone who played today. I have to say, I think everyone will agree, man of the match was Lamina by a country mile. I called him, me and my boy, we called him a ball magnet. He was everywhere near the ball. And he sat a lot of time in front of the back four. And that allowed Ruben Neves to do the job he does best, but he hasn't been able to do for the best part of 2 or 3 years. He's been trying to do the job of at least 2, maybe 3 midfielders. And we saw the results today. Absolutely magnificent. I couldn't be happier. When's the last time we were this happy on a Saturday night? And Saturday wasn't ruined for us and for everyone around us. Listen, we've all been there. We know what it is. I'll say it. Believe it. It happened. Wolves 3, Liverpool 0.
Hey Dave in New York Wolves here in Long Island. It may be freezing cold outside, but it's pretty hot inside after that result. I'm telling you, this thing works. I didn't wear it for the City match, and look what happened, and now it's back on. The lucky gold Fosun shirt. I don't think I'll be taking it off for a match for a while. I think anyone who said they saw that coming is probably lying. But what a performance. Not just the result. I think after the debacle at Anfield, I think we deserved that. And we earned it. We outplayed them. I think we got at them early. Okay, a bit of luck with the first goal, but how often do we get a bit of luck against Liverpool? And then, you know, they were at 6s and 7s for the second. Nice finish from Dawson. I was joking, actually. We finally got 2 strikers in, Matip and Dawson, and we scored 2 goals. So I think we were pretty dominant. The first part of the second half, I was getting a little worried. Liverpool were coming at us. We were doing okay, couple of shaky moments, and you always felt like if they got one, then we might be in trouble and at risk of throwing it away. But as it was, cracking run from Traore, nice ball into Neves, 3-0, and you're done. Brilliant run at the end from Traore again, and so disappointed for Raul that he couldn't just chip it over Alisson to make it 4 and get himself a goal. I think we'd all love him to get one. But I thought Lamina was brilliant. I thought Neves was brilliant. Dawson was great. I mean, the whole team were great. I can't think of a bad performance there. So wonderful to finally get one over on Liverpool, and we're out of the bottom 3 again after briefly slipping back into it. And I think I think everybody said if we're out of the bottom three by this time, once we've played City and Liverpool, we've got some good winnable games coming up, and we should be going up the league. And that's the situation now, and hopefully we continue this. I think Lopetegui's made a massive difference. The signings in January have made a massive difference, and I think I'm pretty hopeful for the next few months. The only possible negative is I hope that Lamina's injury isn't too bad. He did seem to twist his ankle and go down and come off. That he would be a big loss. Obviously, Hwang's hamstring is going to keep him out for a few weeks as well. So just hoping those two injuries aren't too bad. But otherwise, fantastic day, and good to be moving up the league and out of the bottom three. Hopefully it's the last time.
Wolves 3, Liverpool 2. That's more like it. What a performance. Energy, pace, skill, power. That's a Lopetegui way. Right from the start, Hwang, who looks like he's going to be out for a while, but he's obviously a player that J-Lo rates, and he did really well. There's pressing and great cross shot. Matip could not control, and we won up. Great start. So that was a platform to build, and then we kept pressing. Dawson, what a player. Really sorry for Collins, because he's got even better as games have progressed of late. And but again, Lopetegui made the right decision, put Dawson in. He was commanding at the back and was up there at the right place at the right time. Strikers finished for the second goal. Second half, I thought at the half time that we need this third goal, because you knew Liverpool couldn't be as bad as they were first half. And second half, for the first 10-15 minutes, we were under the cosh, but we held it together. And then Neves, marauding Neves in the box. Traore, a good end product this time. Wham bam, 3-0, game over. Superb performance. Obviously wasn't at the game here in the Bahamas, but even listening to it on the TV, the Molineux atmosphere was raucous. Great atmosphere, and really we're set up now for the next two games. They've got to really build on that. Southampton and Bournemouth should really be 6 points. But this team, at its best, we won't go down. I'm confident we won't. Great performance. My man of the match, Lamina. What a steal. An absolute powerhouse. I hope he's not injured too badly. But yeah, great day, wonderful day. And that's twice we've beaten Liverpool this season. Onwards and upwards. Come on, you Wolves. Always Wolves.
Hello everyone, Brighton, Thailand. Just after midnight here. Result 3-0. What a performance that was, and what a great result. Dawson started. Sarabia looked as though he played down the middle in the first half, but he didn't do much. He was slightly off it, but anyway, we got a goal. Fortunate goal. It was a good chip over Sarabia into Hwang, and Hwang it ricocheted off of Matip into the back of the net, and then about 6 or 7 minutes later, corner came in, bit of confusion, rebound, and Craig Dawson on his debut scored for us. Rest of the first half, there weren't much in it, although they could have got a goal back soon after. Good save by Sarr. Going 2-0 up was good. Come out in the second half, Liverpool was going to come back at us, and they had a good 15-20 minute spell, but we got third goal. Martinho robbed their midfielder, played out to Traore went down right side, and Neves gut busting run from the halfway line got on the end of it at last from a pass from Traore and stuck it 3-0. My man in the match would have was 3, but my man in the match overall would have been Neves, with a close second, Dawson. 10 out of 10. Can't give it anything but. Take care, guys. See you next week.
Hey, Dave, Wolfman Jeff here, camping in Florida. We're at Fort Walton Beach for the weekend, but thankfully the camper we had, we were able to get streaming to watch the match this morning. So first of all, Dave, this is just what the doctor ordered. Wow, it feels really good. I was going into this trying to keep my expectations muted, knowing that Liverpool, even though they're not playing as well as they had been, they still are a quality side. But I had really no expectations we're going to be that dominant. Not a perfect game. Really good in the first half. I love the attacking. And of course, then at the end of the second half, we came alive. Took our foot off the pedal a little bit, or off the gas in the beginning of the second half. But I think defensively, we were still pretty solid. I think we only had like 30% of the, or 40% of the possession compared to their 60, and but that was fine. Defensively, very impressed. I like Dawson quite a lot. Really impressed with Super Mario. I think he's still new, but if we see more like that, he's going to be getting a lot of the man of the match ones. I know Neves got man of the match for some, but I think I would have given it to Mario. Quite pleased. A few things, yeah, didn't, a few mistakes here and there, but really excited. Seeing how the side's continuing to gel under Julian. We got our new players. We haven't had some haven't played yet, so onward, upward, really excited. Dave, the next 3 matches are very winnable. So I think we're going to be able, if we continue to have a February like this, I think we're going to be safe and we're going to build. So, hey, always Wolves, this is Jeff on the beach in Florida.